She came dressed all in white, lowlands away.
Hey guys, welcome back to Republic of Pirates. Hope you're having a great day today. We have a couple of goals to do for this video, and they're on the right side of the screen over there. They're very easy to see. The market for ships, we need to get that sloop. That requires us to get to 200 curios again. So we'll need to be sinking some ships today. We also need to get to 1,200 workers on Verdant Haven Island here. So I went ahead, kind of have a basic road layout here on Verdant Haven here. I basically added all of the buildings that I have to position in a specific spot. And we can, just kind of look at that. So like the herb collection is right over there. We've got the zinc, we've got the copper and the pigment stuff. There's the captain's thing, whatever. And then there's a road that goes around to connect them all to the docks. Okay. So what I'm going to be doing today while we are sinking ships with our Navy is setting up the basic towns and stuff that we need in order to, make that happen, get to 1,200 workers here, right? Which will start out looking a little bit like this. So I've got lots of different houses over here. I've got a beach row of boars because I just need a lot of meat. I need a lot of boar. So there's there. And then I've got 3 butchers right here. I may add a 4th, but so far these guys are pretty consistently full in their storage. And then I think maybe it might help a little bit if I put just let's put another one of these here and then we'll connect that up like that. So we got that happening over there, and then we'll work on this other area later. But I've basically just developed the area really quickly just to kind of get it running and, get the labor up there. Taking a look at the request. Independent crews are fine. We can do that. Now, I have been leaving my ships just hanging out here in the middle of the water, and I think I lost another ship. I'm down to 12 here in this. Now, I do have 1 extra ship here, so that's 13. And I'm pretty sure I had 14 ships. So I think I lost another one at some point. I'm not sure which one it would be. I'm assuming it's a really tiny one that was attacked by probably a large ship that was there. So I don't think like this whole passive attacking the ships thing is going to work anymore, because you can see how much damage they do to these things. And then the ships will pretty consistently, attack only the weakest one. But I like the passive approach because I don't have to do anything. And I earn the curios, which is what I've been trying to get to. We're at 114 now from all the ships that I've taken down there. And then there's a couple of little wrecks around. Every so often we'll find some wrecks that are around here. But for the most part, the waters are very quiet now. There's not a whole lot going on, which I guess that's what happens when you take out the 3 big factions. All their ships just stop appearing. So getting curios is going to be more difficult now. I think in general is more difficult now. But regardless, we still can get them. And I'm got the ship down here, of course, waiting for that little icon to appear so that we could potentially get another one. But once we have 200 curios, we'll go ahead and get that extra ship that's there. Now, in the meantime, I've decided to get Charles Vane into the game. Oh, yeah, it's time. It's time for Mr. Vane to get on his boat. It's a frigate, and we've named it Unsinkable. Yeah, there it is. Unsinkable with Charles Vane. So that is going to be, I'm going to assume, unsinkable. Yeah. I needed to live up to his name because that dude cannot be sunk. All right. So we are just going to let them go, I suppose. Yep. And I tell you what, why don't we put just the big guys? Why don't we just put the big ships? I mean, really, all of these should be able to handle it. But these little ones, like the barks, we'll have them kind of chill for a bit. We'll just put all of our brigantine and frigates out into the shipping lane, and then these guys can just hang out over here just a little bit here. So if I put this little ball of death in here, it's not as strong, but it's less likely that one of the passing by ships are actually going to take me down, because we got a lot more firepower right there ready to go. What do the British want?
These waters are not yours.
They're offering me, no, they'd like to purchase boots. We're not going to give them boots because we're going to be making boots. Yes, we have a lot of new resources that are now possible in the game. Yeah, obviously, my towers are going to be doing work for me too. Lots of new resources to take a look at, right? So on the wants tab, we now have boots and pillows. And each of those has a little bit going on with its production chain too. So the tannery will, of course, make leather out of the boar. So we're going to want to get that going too. And I actually thought that was that was really close, I thought, anyway. We'll put one here, and we'll put one back here, all right? And so we'll have this little road come on up in here, and then just kind of do that. And that will get us a connection to having 2 tannery. And of course, that's going to require me to have a lot of artisan labor. And so I still have to work on providing all the needs and that everybody wants to get all of these guys sorted out here. So we'll go maybe... Yeah, I think we'll skip a spot there. And then we'll head right back like this. Yep, and we'll just do it like this. It's a little weird, but it'll work. We'll go like this. I don't care. Big old thick road back there because we can. Okay, there. And then obviously we can just make one of them brick and stuff too to kind of help the range in those buildings to reach them. So we can kind of go maybe this way with it. That's good enough, I think. And then this direction as well. And then we might as well go up this way too. Just go brick all the way around, yeah? We have the brick now. We don't have any additional sources of clay, but we do have some brick. Verdant Island does not have clay. It's crazy, but it is what it is. And yeah, so that's going to get us, the tannery. But of course, we have to have the people for that. So why don't we pause? Let's pause the far one for now, and then we'll see if we can't get people upgraded. To do that, we're going to need that opium den. So I need more brick, and I just laid in all these brick roads, didn't I? We'll have to wait for the brick now to get that.
Let us make a trade that benefits both.
No thanks. That's not going to be a big deal. Let's go ahead and real quick check on our navy. They probably sunk a ship or two. There it is. Yep. And so a lot less likely that they die because they have a lot more health to start with. There we go. And then periodically I just have to check them to see, do you have low health? And then I can, need to get them in here. They are almost always coming from this direction, but I guess that's not necessarily true. Yeah, so I need to keep sinking boats, basically. I think I'm going to have the small boats head over to this island, right? Sinking other ships. Let's have the small boats head up there. So you guys are going to be my new 2. And then you guys will be 3 for now. And then this little boat here that just hangs out down here for that quest. Yep. Now let's make another boat. So I have additional captains that I was allowed to hire now. So I have a couple of different ones here. This one gets increased performance when attacking everything, as long as he's leveling up, of course. So he's just all attack skills right here. So I'm going to assign you to a ship as well. And I'd like to make another frigate, but I don't have the the cannons for it, unfortunately. But I think maybe we could go the shredded sails. Nah, I kind of like salvo. It's really good firepower on the bark, but I think I'm going to put it in a brigantine instead. Yeah. We're going to get another one of those big ships as well. And then I need another captain to be in a cog. Or not a cog, a kesh. I would like to have at least 2 hits on... I want to be able to chain that smoke for the future. And I know I said in the last video that I was concerned about these big man-o-war with the 20,000 health or whatever, right? But I feel like, and I may be wrong, but I feel like this is probably one of those situations that we just had with the other one where they're going to leave. They're probably here to prevent me from progressing before I complete the objectives. And I think once we complete the objectives, they'll probably leave. I don't know the reason for that. That's probably the only solution the dev could come up with that would stop me from just eliminating the enemy before it was time, right? Just make these unkillable ships. And so I'm obviously not going to attack them yet, but yeah. Fighting pit needs to be in here too in order to get the higher level people. We're going to go and put this right like that. Wonderful. And we should now, right after the opium den, shoot. Yeah, I did the fighting pit instead. I would have needed it anyway, but It just would have been like the manor. They needed it anyway. So medicine supplies, yeah, prosthetic limbs. I'm actually not making very many prosthetics anymore. Blast furnace, wood cutting. I mean, I think wood cutting is kind of a waste of my skills here for this area, but we're gonna put 93. I'm gonna go right there with some wood cutting, and then I want to put like one prosthetic dude, like right here. Just one maker of prosthetics right here, I think will help that supply, because that supply is also getting hit pretty hard too. So we'll put one right there too, which will use the existing labor that I've got, I think, for the most part. Let's upgrade these guys. Yep, all they can get all upgraded, and then these guys won't yet. Yep. Just try to get these slots filled. There we go. I'll keep working on this.
West Indies Company ship carrying a good amount of tobacco. Enough to get our own production up and running.
Okay, so this thing just popped right in. Apparently, once I reach the intended population, it just comes right in with it. So we've caught wind of British West Indies Company carrying a good amount of tobacco, enough to get our own production up and running. So I guess we're supposed to intercept that, I would think. So find and sink the ship carrying tobacco. So let's pull our navy back over here to get it healed up. Obviously, these guys need to grab the curios that are here. We're very close to being able to get that too now. We're at 169 on that. So we'll gather up our navy here, because it's probably going to be defended, I would think. It's not you. This is another man of war. Wow. I would like to get this cache going. It should be fast enough to get back to its home here before those guys. And then we have another brigantine that just popped out, and we're going to want to get this to be across the water as well. Here we go. No, I want you to be repaired. You stop right here. You guys stop right here and get yourself repaired. Here we go. All right. Now we'll head it out here. And yeah, he's fast enough to get away from that. That is another little boat, though. But we are fast enough to escape that one. And then this brigantine can probably just take that down. I mean, there's no reason we can't intercept this little tiny ship and just take it down. So let's just do that really quick. There we go. Sucks to be you, man. And then the man of war, right, which is what we want the smoke for. So we'll real quick go ahead and intercept that as well. The ships that we have. Let's go ahead and smoke it. Salvo. Flush it. Here we go. And it's down. And everybody's getting their level ups, of course, as well. All right. So we're bringing our whole navy back together again. And I mean, just have to find the British ship. Now, this is a British ship, so it's not going to show up red. So we just have to find and sink the ship carrying tobacco. Which one is it going to be? It's going to be not the symbol. I'm looking for the other symbol. Maybe it will be red. No, it doesn't look like they're... Not really. Maybe it's over here. That's not them. How about these guys? No. Oh, here we go. Maybe it's this. I don't know how to... Oh, it's got to be. It's got to be these little icons, right? Yes. Okay, these are the ones right here. Find and sink the ships carrying tobacco. Gotcha. Yeah, this cache, man, we only got in one firefight, and they target the little boat. So that is basically what's happening there. So I need another cache. I would like another cache. So I'm going to make another one because I think I have the capacity for another captain. Maybe. No, I'm at maxed out captains, but I have another captain. I do. His name is Nicholas Blackthorne, and he gets increased performance when assigned to a brigantine or frigate. Oh. All right. Well, we'll get another brigantine then with you. That's fine. We'll give you the green sails, give you that anchor, and then that's fine. We'll go ahead and build that. I need to get another boat onto the water here for this. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with combat for now. We're at 179, and sinking the British might get me more. I actually forget which gives me curios, right? I know Spanish gold is attacking Spanish ships or traders that are, trading with Spanish. I think there's another one right here. The insignias. That's what it is for the British. And the curios are mostly just like the independent traders and stuff that we've been getting. So we likely won't get curios going after British ships here, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and repair that and get it out on the water. And then we will go. So the mini map doesn't show you quest icons, but if you go to the tactical screen, it actually does show you this. It shows this side quest trade, which is interesting. But it doesn't seem like it wants to show me, because this is the trade for the sloop, but it doesn't seem like it's really showing me. Yeah, it's this right here. These ships, I believe, are the ones I have to sink for this mission. So if I'm looking right at them, it's these right here. So if you're looking on the mini map, it doesn't really make this clear, you know, because there's no special icon or anything like that. I would have liked there to be an icon, but at least it does show me that there are enemy ships there. Just not that they are the ones selected, or they are the ones like specific for the quest. But it's okay. All right, so off we go towards these ships to sink them. That's what we were supposed to do. And then I need to also purchase that sloop, which I will do as soon as I have the curios for it. Okay. What do you want, French? Huh? Traders? What do you want?
Make a trade that benefits both parties.
I don't really need to give you the sales, but thanks anyway. When this ship is done, I'm just going to have it hang out down here. There you go. We're going to have it go to that and see what's up with that over there. I like how my ships are just very spread out. It's exactly what I would want. I would want them to be very... No, I would not. I would want them to be as close as possible together, but it's okay. Okay, so again, we still have the labor problems over here. I think I have enough brick now. Yes, I do. Very nice. All right, just at the tip of it. So let's go ahead and put in an opium den. That's what everybody's going to want. And I'll put it over here on this side. That's fine. So an opium den there. We're also going to want to upgrade roads so that it can get and reach farther distance. So we'll go ahead and upgrade these roads as well. Well, not all of them, but I guess no more. But this is still pretty good. And so with that, can I have still the prosthetic limbs? Yeah, we're working on that. At least I thought we were working on that. Prosthetics right here. Yeah, I don't have enough people for it. We got to upgrade them. All right, let's get a few more anywhere. No, none of you can do it. Why not? You look like you're... Oh, well, the house isn't full. I guess I have to have maximum capacity in that house in order to upgrade it. They're all at 19 out of 20. That's very annoying. Yep, that's pretty dang annoying. Like, all you have to do... There we go. All right, now they are upgradable. So let's get some smiths in here. There we go. Good smith population. There we go. Excellent. Maybe upgrade these two if possible. No? Okay. None of these guys. What are you waiting for? Just 19 out of 20. And maybe a little bit more, a little bit of candles. For the candles, we need grease. And we're actually very low on grease. We have pretty consistently been low on grease. And I'm going to actually add a couple more. I'm going to add... I don't really want to dig into the... I don't want to get in the way of the boars. But I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to add 2 more grease makers right here on this side just to help us with that. And then we can also add a candle maker over here too. The place where I'm normally making candles, there's just no more room in that island anyway. So I don't feel like I'm really, you know, being all that inefficient with it. There's no space for them anyway. Okay. We'll make some additional candles as well, because I'm pretty sure I need that. And then I'll just keep working on upgrading these houses to get them ready to go for the final tier of house, which is just going to need more prosthetics, and that's pretty much it. Medicine. Prosthetics and medicine. I guess we'll just do more prosthetics. I need more. I need more brick too. I'll wait for the brick too. All right, where's my ships? Right over here. So you guys, I don't think they'll automatically attack, but I mean, maybe. Will they automatically attack me? No. So I have the element of surprise here, which is very nice to hear. I don't normally get the element of surprise, but the British will probably be very mad at me if I do that. Wow, come on, ships. What are you doing? Where are you all going? Come on back. Yeah. We want to surround the enemy. Like, if I were the British, I would be very nervous about this. I don't know where you guys are going. It's a little weird. Please come back. Please come back over here. All right. You, just stop. Just stop where you are. All right. There you go. All right. Where is my smoke? Okay. My smoke bomb boat is going to be in the back here. I don't want it to be the single target. All right. We're obviously going to smoke the galleon. And we're all just going to go 3, 2, 1. Actually, let's open up like this. Not with this one, though. Let's open up with a different one. This one. All right. Ready? Pause. That click happened. So that's going to happen right now. We're going to hit it from this side, too. That'll happen as well. And then we've got a couple of salvos. We're going to dig in to that boat right there. Make sure that boat gets hit real hard with it. Yep. And then got a couple more scatter shots. We're going to aim that direction, that direction. This is going to be very loud, by the way. All these guys going off at once. It's going to be nuts. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Well, that one sank. And they sank. There we go. So let's go ahead and loot the stuff. All right. Now, the British will probably be upset. Yes, I'm sure they will be. But now
Captain,
we have...
the tobacco is ours. The men spotted some barrels being thrown overboard at our approach. Probably trying to make the vessel lighter for their getaway.
There was no chance of getting away. Okay, we got new things. Find out what's in the floating barrels. Oh, they've got... Wow, they're just all way out there. Again, no icon at all down here. And no icon whatsoever on the tactical map either. You just simply have to have these little things on the edge of the screen. Okay. So I'm going to assume that our diplomacy with Great Britain is not great. It's at 93. We're still friends.
We are all one under God. Do you not?
We're still friends. They still like me.
Let us not
That's
waste time
fun.
with a dance of words and
Oh, man.
pleasantries. That is to say, my husband has work for you. Do this for us.
Like, I could have done that for you, you know? If I only would have known before I started that engagement. Okay, since we're not actually enemies, I'm going to send a few ships that direction to find out what's in the barrels over here. I'll have a few ships going that way. And then we'll send these guys, these extra ships here, will head towards these barrels. We'll go and get that one. There we go. Okay, so everybody's kind of splitting up here. No big deal. And little boat, I'm going to send you to here. Going to have you chill there with the brigantine, which is actually going to go here first to see what that is and hope that it's another legendary captain, but it probably isn't because I think it's done giving me legendary captains. Oh, did I just see a deficit? I did. There's a worker deficit in Galley Islands now. Interesting. Put a hut there. I am out, like basically out of space here, so it's a little to be down like that. Okay, we'll go like this, and then we'll just have the road go do that. Okay, a little bit extra labor there. I can put a building here, but I can't get a road back here unless because this is exactly 3 wide. So I'm wondering if maybe I could get this somewhere else. Maybe. Yeah, this little area right here would be better. So if I take away that and that, oh yeah, like this. Now I can open this area up and allow me to add houses back here. Because the road isn't blocked anymore. But then this here requires some additional. We could put it over here instead. Yeah, like that. That works for me. Okay, some additional houses in there, and then all I have to do is upgrade a few of them to get our labor, our deficit of labor back on track. Where is it? Come on. Surely there are some more houses that would like to upgrade. Really? Nobody, huh? What are you missing? It's that prison thing again, man. I'm telling you, it's still weird. This requirement that you want to live next to a prison. Still a very strange thing. This guy should be good to go. It's just at 19 out of 20 instead.
If we are talking, it means I have a proposal that will interest all parties involved.
I think that's just
You
a sale
are
pattern.
Interested, no?
It's not the same icon as I'm used to seeing, but we'll do it. Okay, yeah, sale pattern. We got another sale pattern. Okay, good. And then I'm just giving you 8 hammocks in exchange for it. That's nothing, so that's fine. Okay, let's send the brigantine back over here. What do you
This
want?
proposal comes directly from my husband.
I think the pox still ails him. It's been years. Dude is alive still with the pox. If you've had the pox for 3 years, 4 years, I really don't know how long it's been since there's no calendar in the game, but I imagine all of this has taken place over a couple years. Okay, where do we get there? Timber.
Well, suppose it doesn't hurt to make the lads more literate.
Pencils. Wow. A charcoal press to make pencils now. Okay. We're going to make them more literate. Literate pirates. I mean, don't get me wrong. That was a thing. Mr. Jack Rackham was actually quite smart. Very educated. But a drawing set. Oh, look at that. We can give him like crayon sets. That's great. Sink that boat too. Very good. All right. So let me gather everybody up here again, and then we have to go over to another location with my navy. Has to go over. Where is it? It's over here. Let's just slide right. Yeah, right there. So we'll have the navy go there to get that. Just all stay together now. It's fine. And then the other assortment of boats is over here. And for this, I'm going to have you guys go back over here because probably we'll have the curios by then. We're at 179. We do need to sink a couple. We need to sink a couple more things. You know what? Calico Jack. He's very brave. Jack likes to take on ships all by himself. And this is a brigantine. 4416. And I mean, we have more health than he does. Right? We should beat this boat in a straight up fight. This boat should go down in a straight up fight. So we'll start it. Yeah, we'll just do it like this.
This pirate captain heard about the last trade and offers to join.
Right, we'll keep thinking about that offer, but really it's just about getting the sloops.
Heard about the last trade.
Okay, stop. It's the fact that every boat has to tag up on that. We don't need that. Get away. All right. Mr. Rackham is going to dismantle this boat for us all by himself. Very nice. And then we'll go and get ourselves healed up. We did get some curios for that. So we're at 194 now. Just need to find... Ooh. You know, I mean, you're a brigantine and a Kesh. We should be able to do this together. Let's let the brigantine do it first. Kesh can come in afterwards. There are 2 of them, but we are bigger than they are. So let's just hit them like that. And then the Kesh can come in second. There we go. And secret weapon, smoke them. There we go. And so now they'll miss for a little bit, and we will take both of these boats down. There we go. And we can hopefully get at least 6 curios from these. And that'll be enough for us to satisfy that sloop quest. There it is. 15. That's more than enough. More curios than we needed. So let's go back over to the boat. Yep. And we'll just tag up.
This pirate captain heard about the last
And now
trade.
we get the sloop. In the market for ships. Done. All right. We got the sloop. It's not great. Sloops are not great ships. But that's what the quest was. All right. So we get that. Satisfy the needs and wants of artisans. That's all we need now. Good night's sleep. Satisfy the needs and wants of artisans. So let's get everybody in the Navy to come back on over here. Everyone regroup. Get back on over here. Sloop. Actually, hang on a second. Who are you? Is this Rackham's? Yeah. Rackham's over here all by himself. We're going to get you repaired and get you back over here with the rest of the Navy too. Let's everybody regroup on Rat Island. Yep. All right. So to satisfy the needs, the wants and needs of artisans, let's go back over to Verdant Island because I still have to get artisans here. So are we looking at a medicine shortage? That's pretty much it, is a medicine shortage. And the intermediaries that go into medicine are kind of all over the place. We need more hemp and we need more dried herbs. There's just not enough dried herbs. Like it's another one of those things. Like it's like clay. There just isn't enough of them. There's not a whole lot I can do about it, man. You know, even if it just doesn't make it fast enough, you know? But we'll do what we can. Let's add another apothecary right here. Not that that will really do much if there's no herbs, but we'll upgrade these houses as well to remove that hired hand deficit. And you simply need these manors. I need more prosthetic limbs. All right. Let's take a look at the sheet here. I mean, there are just certain things I cannot do anything about. Bricks. I can't do anything about the herbs. We're massively overusing hemp, so we need a lot more hemp. Let's go ahead and get more hemp in here. I should probably do it here. I'm gonna remove the woodcutter. Actually, let's evaluate the woodcutter. Do we need more? Yeah, we do. We need it anyway. Okay, construction. We'll get the woodcutter. Let's put it back over here somewhere. We get like 2 of them over here. Okay. And then let's go ahead and get another hemp plantation. We'll go here with it. And then another one, let's say here. Because we're going to need to, for sure. So we're just going to do this. This. And then as far back as we can. Is that it? Just that? Cool. So that. And then we'll do it again here. Yep. There we go. And we'll keep it as far back as we can. Like that. All right. And then the road comes up. Let's have it come straight this way like that. And then a depot here to take care of all of it. And that's still not going to be enough hemp. I still need more than that, but it's a great start. And then more prosthetics are needed as well, so we'll do that too. And then how about we take a little bit of the bricks and just kind of speed up the process all the way through here. There we go. Okay, so I still need a lot of blast furnaces to get enough steel. I'm apparently just really low on steel this entire time, and I just haven't realized it because I suppose it's because steel is mostly an intermittently used resource. It's not something that I use all the time. You know, it's only used when you want to build something, but now it's this iron is being like constantly used for other things now. Like we're going to get the cordwainer yard, and we're going to start being able to create boots. Before we can do that, though, we need a tannery. And we have, I'm going to set this up on Skull Island because we have a lot of artisans just waiting to work on something. So we're going to set this up, I think, right. Man, I would like to put this just a little bit more that way to get 2 of them in a row like that. That'd be really good. We're going to instead go like this with it. We'll get 2 of them right here for now. And then I want to also go ahead and get the road to be upgraded so we can move things along just a little bit faster in this area. There we go. And so now the artisans have at least a place to work here, and they can start to make the leather that's required in order for us to get finally to this building, which is huge. And this building, where is this building going to go? Right down over in here is where this building's going to go. Right at the end over here. So we'll start that by getting ourselves another depot in this area just to get ready for that. We just have to wait for the final bits of brick to come in here. And then we can go ahead and slap this right here. Right there. All right. So that's going to get the artisans working on Skull Island finally. Let's just get a couple of upgrades here to make sure we're not on short labor. Need more helping hands. And there's not a whole lot on that side. Let's go get a couple on this side, I suppose. Maybe. There we go. That'll help. We are in a battle somewhere, I think. Maybe. Yeah, our dudes are just hanging out here. We do have some damage here. We didn't lose any ships, did we? No, we're still at 17. Okay. So we're going to get you over there to get repaired, get you that way to get repaired. And then you can just grab these things, probably get me some curios. Very nice. Everybody just regroup. Death Ball is, I think, the best formation. Just you get the maximum amount of people that will attack automatically from any direction at that point. And we'll just kind of get this to be right here. Just have everybody ball up if we can. Close enough. Yep. I want the small ship to be kind of in the middle. It's about where it is. Yeah. Actually can't even see it. It's right there. Yeah. So that's a pretty good spot for that little ship. So I'm all right with that. And so if anybody comes by again in the shipping route, then we just take them down. It's easy. Okay. So again, we're having a hard time keeping up with steel. And I'm curious if... I don't think iron's the problem, even though it says we're consuming more than we're producing. It's hard to tell that because like we're near full supply and I haven't added any new iron resource. So you'd think if we were decreasing, especially since I've been running that on max speed, you'd think I'd be out of that resource if we were indeed doing that. So I'm not entirely sure if I trust a lot of these numbers. Like clothing, for example, has been consistently telling me that it is at a deficit for a very long time. And yet here we are at 66 out of 70. So I'm not entirely sure if that's accurate. But we're not on Fair Island. We're over in Verdant Haven and Skull Island. These are basically the two islands where our artisans are found. We don't have any artisans on the starter island, the main island that we started on. So the only island that has artisans there's three. There's Pantaloon Island, Skull Island, and Verdant Haven. Essentially, just the islands that our opponents used to be on are the only islands that have the artisans. And so we can see what their needs are. I'm going to be making boots. That's one of them. And if I click on another house, we'll see what the other ones are. Now it's chewing tobacco and the charcoal drawing sets. And then also pillows. So there's 3 additional things that we have to provide here. And chewing tobacco supplies are low, of course. So which island is good for tobacco? Because I know there are some islands that have a bonus to that. And we want to figure out which one that is. So it is not Verdant Haven. So it's going to be, we're going to have to do it on Skull Island. That's good. I think I have some room left there. And Pantaloon doesn't have any benefits there either. Rat Island doesn't either. Okay, so pretty much make the grow the tobacco on Skull Island is basically what I'm seeing. Okay, lots of space to do that. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. I think I'm going to start all the way in the back. That way I don't take up any other space. So we're going to say that we will start right here. Yes, so tobacco plantation. We're going to have several, I think, plantations here for tobacco. So let's go with... who are the workers for this? Just the regular old laborers. Okay, so I have to make another village here too, or at least expand the village a little bit. So we'll expand neighborhoods and stuff right over here. So let's go and say maybe there with one. Ooh, that's expensive for brick. So I guess I'm going to have to wait on that. We're going to have you come all the way back like that. Yep, fill all these little gaps. There we go. 63 out of 70. Seems good. Only one left. All right. Well, that looks a little weird. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we'll just go like that. Okay. So the next tobacco plantation would be right here. And we just fill that in. So let's get the road. And how do we want this road to be? Let's say 3 spaces away from the edge there. So that would be... I suppose that'd be right here, right? Yeah, all the way along that edge. So we want 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. And we will have our road be like that. Going in like that. And then we'll also have ourselves Let's go about here with the depot. All right, and then this road can now continue straight out this direction, and maybe you'll just connect there. All right, so that starts the process anyway of growing tobacco. All right, and we of course need more people to work on those plantations. So let's grab a few more houses, just a few more. Basically, we'll just use up all of our existing wood that we have. Yeah, let's go like this, and then also back here. Grids, man, they're boring. I know. They're very boring. Grids are. I know. It's just the convention of the game, and I understand it. I get why developers do it. Even though I'm not a developer, I still understand why they do it. But it just simplifies everything. But at the same time, man, it makes things uninteresting. It's just like, if you give me gridless, oh, this is so much more interesting with gridless. Everything is so much more interesting when you're not tied down to a grid, in my opinion. We always make the joke on this channel with lots of like city. Oh, here we go. Hang on now. Now we want to smoke him. Oh wow, that was. I had no idea. I really did not check the speed. We're on very fast timing here, so I guess that was really not necessary, was it? We pretty much did everything we needed to do to that guy. I just don't want the little boat to be on the edge. The little boat needs to be in the middle of the pack. As long as this little boat is in the middle, I'm happy. Can you get in there? Yeah, that's good enough. All right. Because as long as it's in the middle, it's very unlikely that it will be the first boat attacked. And so they don't really switch targets. They don't usually switch targets unless there's two targets that are both weakened. But if that boat has full health and the other one's already weakened, then they'll usually focus on the weakened one that they've already started on. Okay, yeah. I mean, I just got to keep playing it to get this. This is the satisfying the needs of the artisans. It seems like that's like the final thing, which is the ultimate proof, right? That you're, that you're set up and ready to go. That you're winning, right, at that point. Okay, so I managed to expand Skull Island's tobacco farms. So we have 3 of them now. And we can go ahead and get this tobacco factory now to start getting the chewing tobacco that all of these guys seem to want. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade that. Now, I'm not entirely sure how much of this we're going to need. Probably going to need 2. I'm just going to guess and say we need 2. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and make 2 because why not? And we'll go ahead and get the road to connect on that side. And there we go. So this is going to, I think, satisfy all the tobacco demands that everybody has. But now we have a shortage of labor on this. So we're going to need all these basic houses to get upgraded. There we go. Just upgrade a whole bunch of them. Whichever ones will upgrade. There we go. And now we'll have adequate workers for tobacco. Okay. How are we doing on steel? Still? I just don't think this is correct. It's been 12 out of 28. It's been in 12 out of 28 for like the last 4 or 5 videos. And I've just added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blast furnaces to make this happen. I just don't think that that's telling me the truth. Maybe we need more people hauling things around, possibly, because this is saying it doesn't have the resource. We should have plenty of coal. And it looks like iron is now the bottleneck. Of course it is. And it's a resource I can't get more of, right? It's another one of those things where you need the deposit in order to have it. So perhaps I can do away with one of these because they're just not going to be needed. Or if I can't keep up with iron, then there's no point in having these buildings, right? So maybe we'll take that one away too. There's no point. And we'll now need to go and I have this already here. Yep. And so how are we doing on their actual needs and wants? So we have 18 out of 70 firearms, 23 out of 70 prosthetics. I fixed the prosthetic shortage. Meat's climbed back up. That's good. Pickled stew is still good. Medicine's just impossible to keep up on because of the limited herbs. There's like 2 places you can get herbs in the entire map. So you just can't make medicine fast enough, it looks like. And then hammocks are completely depleted. That's surprising. Are we out of cotton then too? We might be out of cotton too. I wonder. Cotton, 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 cotton. Where's the search bar? Is there a search bar in here? Building materials, needs and wants materials, intermediary materials. There we go. Cotton. All right. So 25 out of 28 out of 25. I don't think there's any. There's no. Yeah, there's a 50% actually a surplus on that. So we could right there. Yeah, I like this. Let's go ahead and put a cotton farm right here next to the depot, and then we can just line this coastline with cotton. Not there though. I want to make sure I can get that road back there. So let's get rid of that. Yep. And then 61 out of 72. We'll just go, yep, as far back as we can there. 71, 72. Okay. So a little bit of extra cotton there, and then we can get a hammock workshop on that side. Maybe that will help. Instead of having extra steel, we can do extra cotton instead. Try to make more hammocks, you know? Yeah. And then the boots. Leather boots are 32 out of 70. Very nice. So we should be meeting that. So now let's talk about chickens. Yes. Gotta have chickens. So chickens are worked by the hired hands. They are just chicken farms, right? And I'm going to place those, I think, right over here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 chicken farms for now. Just bring that up like that. Of course, we want a depot to move things around. And... yep, eggs. They're just producing eggs. It actually looks like it takes quite a long time, which makes some sense, actually. I mean, chickens and their eggs. Let's, where is it? Right. Where the heck did it go? Oh, where is it? Wants? Right here. Chickens. So we're going to go, yeah, one more there. So we'll have 4 of these buildings. We had enough labor. Now we need more, but we have that, and then we're just going to have to upgrade and add more over here. But looks like I'm kind of out of space for more houses. At least in this little like neighborhood I've got going on anyway. Yeah, so I can't put that there because no, they can't reach it. They can't access it. But I can do this and this. But this is a problem because I won't be able to use this space, and I really want to use this space. So tell you what we'll do. I'm going to go ahead and remove this right here so that I can get a road back in there. And then you will instead just occupy this extra space. There we go. That's a little better. Now I can get that road in there. And I can have additional houses on that side. That's going to be helpful. Boom. There. And then over here. Whoa. Hey, camera. How you doing? Sugar plantation. Sometimes the camera is really fast. We're going to put another sugar plantation here because I got a feeling with all these extra workers I've been getting, we're going to need more rum too. We never have enough rum. There we go. About like that. 72. Perfect. And then another rum distillery. Ooh. Ooh. That is really unfortunate. It's just one little tile? Really? Yeah. It's just one. Otherwise, I could have put 2 here. I could have put 1 here and then another one here. Actually, I can make this work. Yeah, I can make this work. We're just going to delete that. Put this here. And then you can occupy that one extra square that I don't need for the road to go into it like that. I really don't even need the road to be there, because the road's on this side already. So that's not really a big deal. And then we might make that brick so they can really move things around a little faster. So adding to sugar, adding to rum, all those things. And then, yeah, the name of the game is just make the town bigger. Make the island have more people on it. And then every time you add more people, you add additional needs. You have to take care of those people. Adding more, I think it's about time for me to start fishing some more, I think, too. I have to look at that, but I think I'm probably getting low on fish. Yep, just now. Yep, I now have a deficit of fish. I'm no longer pinned at 70. Okay. Now, Skull Island actually has a negative to fish, surprisingly enough. But I believe 60 on that one. Yeah, there was another island that was okay with fishing. I guess Verdant Haven could do it. I'd really like to use that labor for something else, though. So which island was great for fishing? Oh, right here. Yeah, Hell's Gate Island was really great for fishing. Can we how do we add additional fishing here? I mean, I really don't need to defend these islands quite as aggressively anymore because we're really not getting attacked much anymore. I say that now, but you know, yeah. We're gonna add one more fishing place there, and of course that is gonna mean a worker shortage. But if I just downgrade a couple of these, I think that will take care of that because we do have some spare hired hands there as well. All right, I've taken down a lot of ships here. Let's double check. Still have 17. Okay. Let's grab all the loot. Yeah, what do we got? Yeah, good stuff. Good. And then everyone who is damaged, just head over here for your repairs. And everyone else who's not damaged, I want you to bundle up a little closer. There you go. Just get right up with each other. There you go. 17 ships. Repair. And then I want the really... I got the Kesh just waiting over there, so they're not getting involved. But if I really don't want them involved, I should probably put them down here. Because otherwise, they are going to turn and fight as soon as they can. But yeah, they don't really stand a chance here. All right. I hope... I don't really know how to show you this format of video, right? Because I'm not really showing you a lot of building anymore, right? We're just kind of cutting after I've done things, but... the end game for this is it's really all about meet the needs of artisans, which is that top final group, and their needs are straightforward, but it involves a lot of like repositioning. I have to move buildings around. I have to, you know, take some like workers out of this. We have a lot of artisans over here. Maybe if I decrease the number of artisans, that would satisfy it, right? And so instead of adding additional housing here, I might actually do better here. If I simply reduce the number of artisans. I don't need the money, right? So maybe that's another way to play this. We could come over here and say, we don't have these artisans. They're somebody else now, right? And if we do that, we decrease the number of artisans, and then we can also go in, maybe decrease the number of manors, and now we have a good amount of laborers there. And then we decrease these guys, right? So I have a balanced island, and by having less artisans, you know, over what I already have, these are how many are available. By having less of them, they'll consume less resources, and therefore I don't have to produce as much to satisfy this objective. So that's one way to do it. Looks like I'm going to need an opium den over here as well. I forgot about that. Opium den. I can actually do that. Okay, we'll put this right here. Okay. And then we're just going to real quick go in and upgrade the road right here, just so that opium den can reach further and satisfy that requirement. So if I come over to the artisans now, we can see that we're hitting the chewing tobacco requirement. That's great. We got the boots done. That's excellent. Pretty much everything is taken care of. All that's left now are the charcoal drawing sets. So charcoal drawing sets. Let's take a look. And pillows, I suppose, right? Yeah, and pillows. So charcoal drawing sets. Well, we need the feathers for the pillows. So actually the chickens... Yeah, we actually do need this part. So I may have to upgrade houses again because I've forgotten about this. But if I go like this... Ooh, down on bricks. 15 bricks for that. Yeah, let's hit the pillows now because that's a pretty easy one to hit. And based on what I'm seeing here anyway, the artisans are the workers here. So I will have to upgrade some of these guys back to artisan. Hang on, we're in combat again. Ooh, we're taking damage. Still have 17 ships though. All right, let's go ahead and grab this, grab this, grab this. Please grab. There you go. Grab this. All right, you go that way. So to get repaired. Yeah, a little micromanaging on the ships maybe, but it's just in the sake of. I mean, I'm just. Oh, like this right here is the reason why you be micromanaging, because every once in a while you get a big boy, you get a man of war coming in, and then you're just like, oh shit, we gotta really focus on that. So everybody is going to focus on this. We're all going to go ahead and shoot the dang thing. Oh, that's not what we want to do. Well, that is going to be a major issue, isn't it? let's focus down this one. We are going to accidentally hit the British one. Nope, that's the Spanish one. We will have to deal with that, which is also a big boy. Okay, you need to get repaired and get over here. Okay, here we go. I can't take it back either. That's the dumb part. Like, I can't unclick that. I wish I could unclick it, but you can't. So here we go. I accidentally hit this, and so now they're engaged in combat with us. We just took that down really fast, though. So now everyone should be focusing on this ship, and we're going to fire off these special abilities now while we still can without having any collateral damage. And now we have to take down the Spanish ship, and good. But this one is also a Spanish ship in range. So we need to get this one too. There we go. Okay, well, again, hey, it is what it is. Maybe we'll get some cannons out of it. That'd be cool. And then we need to retreat. I'm going to bring everybody back in now. There we go. Yep. We got some resources for it, but everybody get back out of here. We're going to... If you need repaired, you get closer to the shore. Then we'll just get out of the shipping lane. I don't want to cause any more trouble right now. How's my diplomacy, huh? Royal Barcelona is still at 100%. They really don't care.
All one under God.
Yeah.
Do you?
Do you guys recall earlier in this video when Skull Island just had like an obscene amount of spare workers? You know, like 1,000 people had no job. Well, we're putting them to work now, aren't we? There's a lot of stuff going on now. Feather handlers, not quite 100% efficiency, but feather handlers doing their thing. We're finally getting feathers done, and now I need to get the pillow factory. And once I have the pillow factory in, that I believe takes care of the bulk of the needs for these guys. Of course, I need more artisans now to work in said pillow factory, but you know, we're working on that too. So what I might be able to do, just temporarily, is take the automatic worker assignment off. Haha, there we go. And we can remove some of these workers so that it doesn't work at 100% efficiency. And now we can go ahead and have some people at least in the pillow factory doing their thing. And we'll go upgrade the storage because we can. And then I'll just go ahead and also make brick roads through here because we can. There we go. And maybe we'll just raise that up a little bit that way, a little bit up that way. That's good. And you know what? Let's actually add a second depot in here too, because you may need that. Because we can. There it goes. All right. So the goal now is just to get these numbers at 0 instead of being negative. I've added some more hemp on this side. That's hopefully going to help as well, because I'm using way more hemp than I can... I'm using way more hemp. Like I still have to add so many more hemp fields, unfortunately. That's just the way it goes, man. And I forget which island was it that was great on hemp. I forget which one it was. I thought it was Skull Island, but it's probably not. Tobacco was there. Hemp was great on Rat Island, which I'm completely full. I can't do anything there. Maybe we can pull some buildings away from Rat Island. We could maybe take some buildings away from Rat Island and, you know, replace it. Like, what industries do we have going here? It's really just hemp, and then also like a lot of rope makers are here too. But you know, we need the rope as well. But I suppose I could maybe take the rope makers out of here. There might be enough extra space if I remove all these rope makers and rearrange how these fields are. I might be able to get another hemp field in here. And then I can probably eliminate quite a bit of housing as well. I have way more people here than I need, and then that will generate enough space for additionals as well. So I think like another hemp plantation is right here already, but if I get rid of this entire housing area, I can put another hemp plantation here. Why don't we try this? Let's get rid of these houses. We'll pull this road back a little bit as well. Looks like I didn't delete any fields. Good. And then we'll just make this road kind of do that for now, and then we'll go in and add an additional hemp field right here, and then we'll just fill the rest of this area with the hemp that we need to grow. Yeah, and maybe even 2 of them. I think we can actually get 2 in this area. So why don't we save a little bit of space on that side, we'll do that instead. There's our 72. And then if we remove this road, you know, and then just take out these houses right here, we put another plantation here, and then this one can come out like this. Yep, and just fill this little extra gap here. It's 55. I need more space, so we're going to ditch these two houses as well and fill in the gaps right through here. Yeah, there we go. There's a tiny little gap right there. It's a little annoying. Let's do this instead. There we go. There we... Come on now. There we go. Right there. Okay. So just adding additional hemp. And I don't think that really did a whole lot for laborers, but if it did decrease laborers, it's still going down. All I have to do is just, you know, downgrade these guys. And that will provide the extra labor I need for those hemp fields. Okay, cool. These brickworks are off because I don't have enough clay anyway. So I could probably get rid of a lot of the brickworks and stuff and then put another hemp field through here, you know, which further reduces the need for people to be here in this area. It's like I'm still going to be a little bit short on workers. We'll just go ahead and do that. There we go. So additional hemp, and a lot better than we were before, but I still need another hemp field. So I think that's probably what we'll do. We'll take out, let's take out the brick makers here, since we just simply can't afford it anyway. We can't do anything with it anyway. Let's put that road back right there. And then we're going to take this house out of here. We can probably remove this entire marketplace at this point. I think we can remove the marketplace or shift it at least. You know, maybe we move it somewhere else. Yeah, we can get rid of all of this. This is the kind of stuff I've been hiding from you. I'm just doing these things, and then I show you and I continue playing, but this is part of the game, and I've been kind of rearranging things. Every once in a while I'll rearrange things like this. Okay, so I think maybe this amount of space, we can maybe move that rope maker somewhere else. It's probably a good idea. We'll get another hemp field there and just fill this whole space with more hemp fields. So that gives me 56 out of 72. I'm going to drop that, and that should allow me to fill this space. Like, yep. Well, that works for me. That's fine. Okay, so additional hemp there. And yeah, so now we will demote these houses as well. Just provide that extra labor. And then real quick, I want to go in and delete that road. Is unnecessary. And we will replace that with right there. And then you will just fill in all of this space. Right by the marketplace too, yeah. It's that's how I've chosen to do it. But now the hemp is looking good. Now we're good. So now the bottleneck there, the bottleneck now for that is the dried herbs, and I can't do anything about that. That's the one thing I can't do anything about for medicine is dried herbs. Let's make sure that we repair the ships that need it. I need to make sure I'm not selecting all of them. There we go. All right, good. So I can stick you guys back out here just a little bit, but not enough to where you're going to pick a fight. Yeah, that still seems like a lot. Let's just come on back. There's a lot of ships right through here, though. That would have been a nice pickup right there. And then I still have a cache over here, too, which I think is pretty safe right there. It's not really going to matter. So I just took out some rope makers. Let me make sure that I'm still good on rope, and I am. I'm still producing more rope than I'm consuming, so good. We were overproducing certain resources, and that's part of optimization. Part of being more efficient is making sure you don't have a whole lot of buildings sitting around because they're full, because you're overproducing, like the butchers, for example. Pantaloon Island, we could get more cotton. Do we need more cotton? Do we need more cotton? We are good-ish on cotton. We could use one more cotton farm. And then the boars. So why don't we do this? We'll take away 2 of the butchers and those boars, and we will replace this whole setup right over here with a cotton field. And we can do so, I think, by adjusting where these roads are a little bit. There we go. Pull that road back, maybe make it hug this. Just like that is fine. And then we will go like so. And then we will have it hug this side and then stay as far away from the boards as we can. Clothing's at 67. We're sitting at 14 out of 14, so I don't think so. So that extra cotton that we just added is going to go towards pillows. And so now I just need to get more people on Skull Island. So allow me to continue making additional parts of this neighborhood. I'll be doing the same thing over right here. I'll be right back. All right, so Skull Island is expanded with just a little bit more over here. We got various different amenities, and labor's looking pretty good across the board now. So the last thing that they need, if I click one of these houses, the last thing that they really need is the charcoal drawing sets. Everything else they want for nothing. So we are going to get the drawing set workshop, and I can place it kind of wherever I want. This is right next to an existing little demo depot there. So we're going to place this, I think, right here. This is where the drawing set workshop is going to be found. And we'll just go ahead and have this road kind of come off this way and maybe come out this way. It's fine. And what we need to be processing into this is the ironwood, as well as the, I don't know what this is. What is this? This is the pencils and stuff, right? Yeah. We need to make those pencils. So if I come over here, charcoal press makes, the coal mine goes in here. The charcoal press makes the pencils and stuff. So we can place those, I think, right over here too. So same thing, drawing set workshop and the charcoal press. We're just going to place those right next to each other. And now, of course, we are low on artisans, but that's okay. I have actually a lot of houses that I have been, keeping the needs with, so I can upgrade a lot of houses here too. So we'll restore these ones back to their artisan status. That will provide the labor that we need for these buildings. And as soon as they get going with what they've got, yep, charcoal is already going in here. We should be making enough coal to handle this, but let's just double check. Okay, it's a little bit light, so we don't have any additional coal mines, so we will need the charcoal kiln to do this. So we're just going to grab a couple of charcoal kilns here, I think, is fine. And then we'll go over and pick up, where is it? Right here, wood. We'll go over and pick up additional wood from here. I say, let's go like this, and then maybe another one right here. Should be fine. And then just to really solidify that supply, we'll go ahead and add a depot maybe on this side, like over here somewhere, like this. So it's some additional vehicles that can come over there just to grab the wood, pop it into the charcoal kiln. Looks pretty good. And then let's upgrade a few of these houses so that we can get more of these laborers, more of these hired hands. There we go. Okay, so assuming the supply from this, yep, goes directly over into this building. Assuming this creates enough, I don't even know if it will, but if it does create enough, then we're good to go. Like, the good night's sleep will complete just fine. And my navy is, oh, here we go.
If we are talking, it means I have a proposal.
Another deck. Another hull pattern, yeah. There we go. Okay, let's get this Kesh to come back over and join its friends on this side. And we have 17 ships now to go after the British. Again, assuming that we're allowed to go after the British. In fact, I think we're going to go ahead and have, yeah, everybody, this is the entire Navy. So 17 ships is the entire Navy. We will go over and let's gather over here. We'll have everybody gather on this side by this island because it's kind of the closest one to attacking these guys. So that's where we're going to have everybody gather. Look at that, just giant green blob heading across there. Love it. Very good. Good night's sleep is completed.
We've done well for ourselves, Captain. Our numbers are many, our bellies are fed, and our enemies diminish by the day. I think it's about time we make a ship to strike fear into the British, don't you?
Oh man, that should have been Vane's ship.
What a big shipyard you have there, Captain. I look forward to seeing your magnificent vessel.
Now we need to make our own man of war. All right, advanced shipyard. Build one man of war. Yeah, I should have made that one for Charles. Oh boy. Okay, so the advanced cannon workshop too. Oh, we can now make all these things. Yep. All right, so let's head over here. We got the dock, seafaring. Here it is. Advanced shipyard. We just need a little bit more paint. That's pretty much the only resource I don't have. And it's pretty big. I'm gonna assume I was going to say, I was going to assume it's bigger than this one, but it actually looks like it's the exact same footprint as that one, which is a little weird, but all right. So yeah, we're definitely going to want to put this on the coastline. We're going to put it over here, I think. Seems to make sense to me. We'll just have this road kind of come back in here. Let's go this way just in case it needs a little more space. Fuse workshop. Oh my gosh. There's more. There are always more things to make. The blockhouse increases the damage dealt by defensive towers. Ooh, a new building. Nice. Now we could increase the damage done by the towers too. Okay. Well, I thought this was going to be our finale video. I was going about this and skipping through and because it just seemed like it was going to be, right? Like right now is our final battle against the British. But apparently there's one more thing at the end, and that is being able to make our own man of war and a whole new shipyard to look at. You know, we have the ship painter, of course, shipwright's office. Yeah, so we have a lot of stuff here. And we now have new production lines to create our own advanced cannons. A fuse workshop. Yep, we got cord workshops. Okay, so there's more. Of course there's more. So tell you what, come on back for the next one. And we'll play around with our new toys, huh? We'll take it easy. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.